Okay, hey everyone, welcome to this video. And yes, it's been a while, but as you can tell by the title, I Lucky am doing a Christmas cafe speed build. I just came up with this idea because I wanted to make a video since I haven't in like 3 months, and I thought that this would be a really fun idea. I always love building restaurants because there's so many different themes that you can do, so many different types of restaurants that you can do in The Sims. Even if the Dine Out pack does have some glitches and flaws, I still think that restaurants are super fun to build. And I thought, what better way to get in the Christmas spirit in The Sims than to build a Christmas-themed restaurant? So yeah, before we get any further in talking about the build, I just want to apologize again for not posting on here very often. And I feel like I say that like every video because we just are not posting as often as we did when we first started the channel. And it's because we're quite a few years older now, and I just finished my second semester of college, so my very first year. So I've been busy with classes for the past 3 months and all kinds of things like that. And don't get us wrong, we love making videos. It's just really hard when there's lots of stuff going on in our personal lives. Like I just said, classes, homework, church events, different things like that, that there's just a lot going on sometimes. And sometimes there isn't, and we just don't feel like making a video. Simple as that. I mean, we love making videos, like I just said, but it can be very time consuming. Like, for instance, this build video, just the build itself, took me almost 3 hours. That's not including like the time it took to edit it and me doing this voiceover right now. So yeah, it's just takes a lot of time to like figure out when we would have the time to do videos and actually commit to getting them out and whatever. But I just know I feel so much better when I actually do get a video out. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this one, or you are enjoying it or whatever. But yeah, so basically I guess you can just expect us to upload whenever we feel like it or get the chance, stuff like that. It's not going to be like a regular schedule, but we'll just upload when we can. And yeah, we're just doing this for fun. So anyways, I wanted to make this Christmas cafe a little bit small because, okay, for one thing, it's a cafe. Like, that's what I'm going with here, and it would have been perfect if I had the get-together pack, and I could have made it like a coffee cafe or whatever they have you can make in that with that pack. But we don't have get-together, so I had to settle for making a restaurant, which I think is just as good for this type of thing. And I wanted to make it small, I guess, because it makes it feel more cozy. And Christmas is just such like a cozy holiday, December is such a cozy time and everything. And I thought that a small, quaint little restaurant would fit that vibe perfectly. So here I am doing the kitchen. I had to expand the building to the side a little bit more than I thought I did because I wanted to have room for 2 chef stations. Even though it's a small restaurant, I thought that 2 chef stations would be good. And then I could have put a table over in that little bay window area, but I've always wanted to use that window seat thing, and I never really have, so I thought, why not use that as like a little waiting area, because it's such a small restaurant, and if it's popular, there might be Sims waiting or whatever, and they can go sit over there. It'd be the perfect little nook to sit in and wait for a table. And also, I was having a really hard time with the wallpaper. Like, if I wanted it to be green or red or what. or do a little bit of both. I don't know. It took me forever to figure out the wallpaper in each of the areas. And yeah, and I also thought I would do a little upstairs area so you can kind of like per se rent, like the Sims could rent the top room to themselves, or I also put a little 2-person table out on the balcony later on too, in case it's not too cold out and some Sims want to maybe rent the balcony too. I don't know. I mean, of course it's the Sims, the hosts will just set them wherever, but it's fun to roleplay like, oh, those Sims reserved it specifically just for dinner for 2 or something. So yeah, I'm making the bathroom right now. It's just like a tiny little 1-person family bathroom, you know. Since it's a small little restaurant, I didn't feel the need to put like a whole stall set up and whatever. And then I also made like a little I guess you could say pantry or closet or something for the kitchen down there. And yeah, I actually took a long time on decorating the bathroom, because even though it's just a bathroom in The Sims, like, I think that I would really like it if I was at this type of restaurant and I went into the bathroom and it was just as festive as the rest of the restaurant. So I thought that I would carry the theme throughout all the rooms. I did end up making the kitchen a little bit less festive though, just because the kitchen, if there's too many items in it, like decorations and things, they can be flammable and could be cause for a fire. Like in real life, you wouldn't want tons of clutter in a kitchen. So that's mostly why I only did like a few little things down in the kitchen. So yeah, I was also kind of struggling with what decoration to put on the wall right there in the bathroom. But then I think I settled for those little like like those wooden chalk-like things. They look so much like something that I would see in a store in real life or in somebody's house, and it's like, I love those little things. They look almost like custom content, but they're actually from Seasons, I think. And yeah, I just decided to put a little snowman dude in the corner, make it a little bit more festive up there. Now I'm adding some counters to fill in the empty space on the walls in the kitchen. And yeah, I'm just decorating the kitchen right now. Not much else to say about that. But I did actually put a lot of thought into this. Like, when I was making this, I wasn't just, like, placing things randomly. Like, I was really trying to think, is this a restaurant I would want to actually go to? Like, what kind of place would I like to go to that is Christmas themed? Like, what would it look like? And I think that I carried that out good. And I put a trash can right there. I'm not exactly sure if the Sims could really use that or not, because it was kind of squeezed in there. But it's okay. There's still a trash at the back that they can go use if they need to. Oh, and also, this took me like forever to actually get it snowy outside for me to build this, because I wanted to build it while there was snow on the ground in The Sims. So I made a new game, like a new save file with this random Sim, and I made it winter, but there was no snow on the ground yet because it was only the first day of winter in the game. So I got that Dr. June's weather machine or something, whatever, from Seasons, and I had her change the weather to a blizzard and then snow and whatever, just to get some snow on the ground for it to look correct, like in the right setting, you know? And yeah, when I was putting the tables down over there, I decided to do green tables, like green tablecloth, since the wallpaper or paint or whatever is red, so it kind of like is a little contrast with the walls in the room. And I really like the brick that I did over there by the fireplace and the little waiting nook, because it kind of sets off the room. It's like, it's separated, but it's all one big room, you know? I don't know. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to put as much decorations as I can without making it look too cluttered. And I did have to put on the move objects cheat for some of this, because the way I place the decorations, the game sometimes wouldn't let you do that. But I think that if you download this on the gallery, it'll tell you that I used move objects, I think, now. Oh, and I realized that I put one of those 4-person tables too close to the fireplace for the Sims to be able to turn it on or light it or whatever. So I did move that table over later on. I'm not sure if I got it on video. Now I'm just putting some curtains all around, and I tried making red, but I thought that was too much red with the already red walls, so I just kept them green. And yeah, I didn't understand why that garland above the fireplace is so dark, but if I put it on any other wall, it was completely light. I don't know, but I liked how it filled up the space over there, so I kept it. I found some little lights to put in the bathroom, which I thought were really cute. And yeah, those those yellow Christmas lights, they remind me of fairy lights, and I'll put them in my Sims like teenage bedrooms or something like that all the time, like little fairy lights. You don't even have to use those as Christmas lights. They look good in pretty much any room in your Sims house, in my opinion. Okay, so now I think I'm working on the upstairs now, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to try and put two-person tables up there or what, but then I realized there wasn't enough room with where the door was to the balcony. And then I was putting the Christmas tree in that corner, but then I realized I still had the move objects cheat on, and technically it couldn't be placed there, and it was like coming out of the wall a little bit. You'll see later. Oh, and by the way, yeah, look, I did change the wallpaper, or the paint, up there to red because I was not liking the green up there either. The green is fine in the kitchen. I don't know why, but I just didn't like it upstairs. I don't know about you. But yeah, I'm just putting up decorations because I feel like that's what really makes this restaurant stand out. It's like all the different types of decorations and how they, I want to say collide, but that's not the right word. How they mesh together. I don't know the correct word, but how they all go so smoothly together to really make the place cohesive. I think that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, now I'm putting a table outside. Like I said, if it's not too cold, some Sims can go out there. Oh, and then see, I realized that the Christmas tree was too big. So what I ended up doing is, you'll see in a second, I made it smaller. And you can do that by pressing the left and right bracket keys, and then I made it go upwards onto a little table. So it's like a smaller tree that's sitting on top of a table. And I did that with the 0 or 9 key. I forget which one goes up or which goes down. I'm not sure. It used to work perfectly, but then when I did that, it like zoomed way, way out. So I don't know what that was all about, but it still works. It just zooms the camera view way out when you do it now. And yeah, like I said, to make an object bigger or smaller, you can press the bracket keys on your keyboard. So yeah, I'm just putting up more decorations. I feel like I said that so much already. But again, it's just really what makes this restaurant so Christmas themed. Like, I feel like I'd want to go here all year round, even if it is Christmas themed and whatever. Oh, this reminds me, I really also like the Halloween restaurant that I made a few years back, or 2 years ago, or I don't know when it was, but I'll put it in a little card at the top. And yeah, I made Halloween restaurant, and it was kind of themed after like it was an old haunted mansion or something and converted into a restaurant. So if you want to go see that speed build, it's on our channel. And just because it's not Halloween time anymore doesn't mean you can't go watch it. Like, I would still think you would enjoy it now. But yeah, I'm putting up more of those little wooden things because I really like those for some reason. That's like one of my favorite Christmas decorations that they put in the game. And then I put a cute little sign over the restaurant door just so people walking by might know what it is. And I put a ice skating rink in the back because I thought that'd be a cool thing. It could be like a combination restaurant skating rink, but then I got rid of it because I thought, well, if people want to put this on a lot, like a smaller lot, they could. Like, I don't want to force people to have a super large lot available to use this restaurant. So I eventually got rid of that. And I don't like how those fairy light, Christmas light things, the yellow ones, don't light up if I put them outside. I mean, I still count them up, but I find it annoying how they don't light up when they're outside, which is kind of weird in my opinion. Like, I don't get why they don't, but, you know, it was fine. And what am I... Okay, like I said like 1,000 times before, still more decorations. It's like, I could have been technically done with this restaurant ages ago, but I kept on putting in more just to make it, give it that more like homey feel. Oh, and now I'm trying to figure out this little like outside break area for like the employees. They can go out there and take a breather before coming back inside and working. What was I? Oh, and I still did some terrain paint, even though you couldn't see it under the snow. I did some because if you want to use this in your game and then the snow melts, or say you maybe want to put it in Sulani for some reason, like and make it like a little bit more island themed, you could. So I still put some terrain paint just to make it a little bit more realistic for when the snow melts. Because when the snow melts, if I didn't put any, it would look rather bare, like just plain green grass, and I thought that you should probably look nice all year round, not just when there's snow. And I think that I built this throughout 2 days, so I did like almost 2 hours of building one day, and then the next day I did like the last hour of building. So I think that it's going to fade over to the next day soon. And I really like these pines that I'm putting outside, but I thought that they were a little too big, so I used the bracket keys to make them a little bit smaller, different sizes. And I was also kind of struggling a little bit with the outdoor lighting, because if it's dark, nighttime, and you want to come to the restaurant for dinner, like, you want to be able to see where you're going outside and not slip and whatever. But the lights, like a trail of lights, that kind of awkward when you couldn't see the terrain paint trail that I put there. I don't know. And so I just put some lights outside, and then later on, I think I put some lights around the windows, and then I moved those other like garden style lights near the trees. So, I mean, you can still see where you're going. It's just a little bit dark still. I don't want there to be too much silence here, but I'm like running out of things to say. Okay, there's me just putting up more lights. I feel like putting up like warm lights makes it really feel like all cozy and whatever. Oh, okay, here's me saving it because I'm going to get off of the game for the day. And okay, this is a new day now. And so I was building this, and like I was there with the random sim that I made. So I traveled to this lot, which is in Brindleton Bay, and I pressed build mode, and then I had to press live mode to like get out of build mode, and so the game registered that it was like an open restaurant that my sim didn't own, so it was just open, owned by who knows, I don't even know who. And so like a bunch of sims are standing around in there now. But then when I took pictures, I did have her own it, so I could like put decorations up, like the official Christmas decorations, to put lights up around it, and actually run it so I could get some employees in there and whatever, and get some good pictures with the restaurant actually running smoothly. I really like those little reindeer that I put out there too. I think that they really make the front yard of this place really nice looking. And also, by the way, like I was talking about this lot size earlier, I built this on a bigger lot than it needs to be on, so I'm putting it in the gallery, and I think it's on a 30 by 20 lot, but you can probably put it on a smaller one. I'm not sure how small, or if the next smallest one would be too small and you have to use this size. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you could put this on a smaller lot. Oh, and I put 2 lot traits. I put Chef's Kitchen and I think Fast Internet. And I left the third one empty, so you guys can put whatever trait you want on there if you decide to use this restaurant. And now I'm building the menu, and I decided to put lots of warm, cozy type things, hearty dinner style things on the menu. I did put like a few breakfast things, like an omelet or whatever, in case some sims want to come for breakfast. But yeah, making the menus is always one of the hardest and most fun things about making a Sims restaurant, in my opinion. Like, it's hard not to put like a bunch of stuff on there when so many of the stuff is good and you want to put it on your menu, but it's like, hold on a second, we don't need 30 things on the menu. But at the same time, it's also really fun making the menu, because when I was younger, me and my sister used to play with like the plastic food and make restaurants, and like literally write down like a whole menu and make a sign, and we'd do this at our aunt's house, sometimes here, and like at my house, and it was really fun. So now I get to like do that in The Sims, which is crazy. And also, if you guys do download this, I have the cooking overhaul mod, which I have some custom foods from. So I tried not to put those in case you guys don't have the mod. But if like 1 or 2 foods that I did put in there were mistakenly from the mod, they probably just won't show up for you guys. So I don't think it will do anything major. So yeah, and then now I'm making the outfits for the chefs and the waiters and the hosts for the restaurant. So I decided to make them, I think, red and white for the chefs, because it kind of reminded me of peppermint colors, like candy cane, So yeah, and then I did those gray shoes with green on the bottom, because green, red, Christmas colors. Yeah, my loading screen took forever doing this part. I don't know why. I should have just cut this out of the video. But yeah, I think I made the female and male chef outfits the exact same. I mean, they're a little bit different in the game, but the exact same color scheme and same swatch, whatever. And then for the waiters' outfits, I think I also did red, but they didn't have red and white, so I think I had to do red and black, which that was fine. I mean, I think I ended up looking for a bunch of other fun outfits I could have done for them, but I just decided to keep it regular waitress or waiter outfit. But then I put a little Santa hat on them at the end to make it a little bit more festive and fun. Like the the waiters can get in on the festive spirit too. So yeah, you can see I was contemplating a bunch of different outfits, but I just went with a plain waitress outfit, then with a Santa hat, red to match the outfit too. So I think I did the same thing for the male waiters, but you know, just the version of the waiter outfit that's for males. So yeah, you can see me doing that here, and I really should have just cut out these loading screen times, but whatever. So there we go. I put the Santa hat on him. He's good to go, even though it's just a mannequin. I don't know who this outfit is going on, but so then next I'm going to work on the host's as outfits. So for the host outfit, I think I did something a little bit fun for the females. I found this outfit, this full body piece that I've never seen in the game. If it got added in like a patch, please let me know, but I've never seen it before, and I really, really like it actually. Yeah, that one. And I decided to do black and white, because even though black isn't really a Christmas color, the white could be like snow or peppermint or whatever. And I thought it just looked nice. And I also decided to do one of those winter style hats. I'm not sure what it's called, but I decided to do that hat on the host because they can also get in on the fun. It's not just the waiters. And I'm sorry, chefs, but you gotta wear your chef hat to keep your hair out of your face. Sorry. It's not as festive, but you guys get the idea. But yeah, I think I did this suit from the free Christmas pack. I'm not sure if the holiday, I'm not sure what the pack is actually called, but it's a free holiday pack that you can get, anybody can get for their game. I used that suit, and then I put the hat on them for the male hosts. So yeah, I think I'm just putting some finishing touches on the restaurant right now. And there are some pictures that are about to go through in like a slideshow type thing, like I put at the end of every one of my speed build videos, so you guys can really see close-up pictures of the restaurant with Sims in it, enjoying it and everything. So yeah, that's going to start in a little bit here, and I'm going to stop the voiceover. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if we don't make another video before Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Bye!